Veteran here at the Speedway. Hi, Lloyd. Go ahead, Clinton.
Green flag comes down for Barry Davidson now, and Dennis Giancola will lead the pack into turn one for the first time. BJ Willard gives a run on the outside in the CAA. 77. Don Spiece and Mr. Excitement. Paul Gabori now in that 84, running around the high side of the Speedway.
We got the 4J of Sharp there bringing out the yellow as he come in contact with the 7 of Flanagan in the turn 2. So that's brought out the caution here. I don't know if we even got one. We get one lap under our belt. So just as things get underway, we find the 4J Sharp broke down over there on high side of turn 2.
The car out for a chance or two from time to time.
Well, Clinton will get us restarted here on lap 1.
The field now working their way down. Giancola gets the lead over Spiece as they will rocket into turn 1 and 2. They will stay side by side down the backstretch. It's still Giancola, Spiece, then Willard and Gabori.
The 8D of Drake breaks down in turn 2. Gets sideways there almost. Luckily, I'm telling you, Clinton, if you would have seen it, almost had the 20J right up over top of him. Just able to steer it away at the last minute to get around the 1 car.
Willard still only with 2 laps in the books, but we've had a lot of excitement here in the Sportsman ranks already tonight. Here we come down. It'll be Spiece getting the advantage over Giancola and Gabori. They rub a bit into the first turn.
See if we can get around 1 lap here as they make those ways around turns 1 and 2. They make it cleanly going into the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Donnie Spiece with no victory under his belt yet, trying to break away from the rest of the field.
Everybody getting together down in turn 3, but they get it back straightened out. Nobody facing the wrong way now. Rob Knapp into the outside concrete wall. Caution on the Speedway.
We got the 36 of Gill over top of the berm there on turns 3 and 4 out of Fort Erie, Ontario. Brings out the caution on lap 3. So 3 laps, 3 cautions.
Field starting to chatter back through there as they all get on the binders. Spiece and Giancola will be the leaders. Down the front stretch they go once again with 3 on the board. They're working on lap number 4 right now. Gabori shows a nose on the inside of the 88 of Spiece.
They getting their way around turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. The 777 of Tyler McPherson sitting in 4th. He's been hugging that rail and trying to gain on the 13 of Giancola. Giancola now back to 3rd with Gabori in 2nd, and your leader making his way around turns 1 and 2.
Spiece leading still over Gabori. Giancola now fending off Tyler McPherson and Jim Johnstone. Nick Cupolo in there as well in the fight.
The 11Z of Zumpy following the 5 of Dykstra around the track, finding his bite on the inside, able to keep a good speed going for him as he already gains on the 82 of Winfield. Winfield going backwards as Spiece brings it down the front straightaway. 5 laps, 6 laps completed, 19 to go.
Clearly Bleach moving up through the pack now as he sets his sights on the back of BJ Willard just outside of the top 10. Mike Bowman and John Cause trying to fight their way through as well, as that's where it's still double file.
As we go caution free for 4 laps, Spiece able to stretch out his lead over the 84 of Gabori. Gabori got about an 8-car length lead over the 13 of Giancola, with Giancola has a 21 of Jim Johnstone right on his tail.
Working it up through the pack now, still Don Spiece with about a 10-car length lead over Paul Gabori. Jim Johnstone right on his tail, but we got caution for Rob Knapp facing the wrong way down here in turn number 4.
So Knapp gets it spun around, bringing out the caution for the 4th time this evening. And
fend off Paul Gabori now in the 84. And Gabori doesn't mind running along the high side to use up the momentum. We'll see what they can do now as Tyler McPherson trying to rattle with Giancola. Oh, they bump for 2nd. Gabori and Johnstone come together.
Johnstone able to pull away from the 84 Gabori to take over that 2nd position. Tyler McPherson in the 777 now trying to get by Gabori. Gabori getting a little loose as they come around turns 3. Spiece takes him down the front straightaway and into turns 1 and 2.
Don Spiece leading Jim Johnstone, Paul Gabori, Dennis Giancola. Then Tyler McPherson in the top 5. And then a whole good battle from 6th on back.
So Spiece able to maintain his lead over the 21 JJ of Jim Johnstone. The 108 of Billy Bleach now up beside the 7 of Dave Flanagan trying to work his way through the field. Our current points leader as our leader takes him into turn 3.
Speece looking good out front of the pack. Johnstone looking good in second. Now Gabori fighting off. 2 and 3 wide in behind him. For about 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 3 wide into 1.
Dykstra as well as the 777 of McPherson and the 13 of Giancola also making it 3 wide almost. As our leaders, the 21 JJ of Jim Thompson sitting in second, and the 88 of Spiece makes the way down the Brent straightaway. There'll be 12 laps completed, 13 to go.
One guy to watch right now is that 71 of Bowman, considerably quicker out there than a lot of cars. He's passed about 5 cars in the last 5 laps.
Presently trying to get by the 13 of Giancola is the 71 of Bowman. He's hugging the wall now up beside the 13 of Giancola. As they go into turns 1 and 2, it looks like he'll be able to take away that position as the yellow comes up behind you, Clinton, in turn 4.
Caution down here for Drake and Tony Cowell. Jim Johnstone, Paul Gabori, Dave Dykstra, and Tyler McPherson. Top 5. Then Mike Bowman, Dennis Giancola, Darren Sumpy, Nick Cooper, Bill Bleach, and Tom Flanagan in the top 10. 12 laps to go to decide it here tonight.
The 21 of Jim Johnson almost able to get under the 88 of Donnie Speece as they headed into turns 1 and 2. Speece able to power his way out of there and maintain the lead as he makes his way around turns 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway.
All these guys trying to fight for the bottom. Giancola making the top work in the 13. Tyler McPherson will step it up to the top. Bowman tries it on the inside of him. Now Gabori up for 3rd, trying to get to the inside of the Johnstone. 21 JJ.
The 88 of Spiece, the 21 of Johnstone, the 84 Gabori trying to pull away from the rest of the field. The 5 of Dykstra trying to close in on him. Gabori now right on the tail of the 21 of Johnstone as Donnie Speece brings him into turns 3 and 4. This time by starter Barry Davidson, 16 down, 9 to go.
Gabori still taking a run at the back end of the Johnstone. 21 JJ. Can't do it just yet. Dykstra looking good in 4th in the number 5 right now.
Donnie Speece able to hold off the 21 of Johnstone. Johnstone's going to try him down low again as he did at the restart after that caution. Donnie Speece able to maintain his line around turns 3 and 4 heading into turns 1 and 2. See how he comes around as he heads around turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway.
Jim Johnstone giving shots here at Donnie Speece. Yellow out for Wayne Caldwell facing the wrong way.
I think that might be 2 or 3 for him now.
Don Speece, Jim Johnstone, Paul Gabori, Dave, and Mike Bowman now the top 5. 17 laps, 8 to go here in our 25-lap event. Speece gets another good jump on the field, and he will take it out in front of Johnstone, but they are accordioning back to 3rd and Gabori in the 84.
Johnstone again trying to pinch on the inside of the 88 of Speece, but Speece able to pull away. Great gearing in that car tonight. Able to maintain that lead over Johnston. Dykstra now getting on the inside of the Gabori, taking away that 3rd position.
Gabori now having to hold off Mike Bowman, 71 for 4th. Up front though still, Don Speece, Jim Johnstone, Dave Dykstra, Gabori, and Bowman still the top 5, really close. Bowman to the inside of Gabori now.
So here comes the 21 of Jim Johnstone again trying to get on the inside of the 88 of Donnie Speece, unable to do it, but he looks to be closing in and looking for a hole from the 88 with just laps to go this time by. 20 down, 5 to go.
Best battle out there now is for 4th with Gabori on the high side, Bowman on the bottom at the rail, and they are wheel to wheel off of 1 and 2 once again. Gabori with the momentum though, but Bowman with the better line on the inside.
Donnie Speece now trying to set it up a little too much maybe, almost allowing the 21 of Johnstone to close in on him. He's got 4 laps to go for his first ever Sportsman feature win. This time by starter Barry Davidson, there'll be 3 to go.
Donnie Speece looking good here in the Generous Motors 88. Jim Johnstone in the 21 JJ. Can't seem to do anything with the driver of that double 8.
Bowman in the 71 now moving up into the 4th position, so he's been having a great run tonight. Gabori now back into 5th. Giancola in 6th. Jimmy Johnstone looking like he's wanting to set up that 88 of Speece. This time by 2 to go.
Don Speece having to hold off Jim Johnstone. Look to the inside into turn number 1. The Valvoline Pilot not going away just yet.
Speece able to keep away from the 21 of Johnstone, trying to backpedal there a little in turn 3. You can see it to slow up Johnstone. Johnstone almost with the tail underneath them. 1 to go, Clinton.
Johnstone on the inside of the Spiece 88. Spiece slams the door shut off the second turn. He leads him by a half a car length into 3. Jim Johnstone right on the back bumper. He almost turned Spiece.
Spiece backpedals. That could have been a great move to get his first victory ever here at the new Humberstone Speedway. It's the 88 of Donnie Spiece, followed by the 21 of Johnstone, the 5 of Dykstra, the 71 of Bowman, and the 84 of Gabori. What a great 25-lap feature win for the 88 of Donnie Spiece.
Fantastic run by our Sportsman competitors here this evening. Amazing racing here.
Great race, and excuse me again, buddy, your name?
I'm Kevin.
Kevin from Toronto?
Yeah.
If you make your way to Niagara Falls this week, there's a $15 voucher good for lunch or dinner for you and your wife at Mick and Angelo's in Niagara Falls, Ontario. Thanks for being a part of the new Humberstone Speedway.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Well, I know there's going to be one happy family here tonight. It's the family of the 88 of Donnie Spiece.
Great drive by a couple drivers looking for the first Sportsman victory also. The Jim Johnstone 21 Double J showed a lot of patience and trying to set him up, but just unable to make the pass as Donnie Spiece works his way into through turns 3 or 4 into victory lane. And Don has won several pro stock events, but this is his first ever Sportsman victory. So
here, come up just a little, Donnie. We got to move him up here a little. Great, right there. Looking good. Come on, Daddy. I can say I know this car's got some speed to it. He let me drive it last year on my birthday for 10 laps, so let's give him a big hand. First feature win ever for Donnie Spiece in the 88. Well, Donnie, again, we made a first out of somebody. We've got about 17 guys that won their first feature wins ever here at the new Humberstone Speedway the last 2 years, and I got to say congratulations, because I've been by your house. I know how hard you work for it.
Thank you very much. Without my crew, I can't do anything. They made this car work this year. I have nothing to say.
He got nothing to say. He's just a happy guy. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. An emotional win for the 88 of Donnie Spiece, his first ever in the Sportsman ranks.
unofficial top 5 is your winner, the 88 Don Spiece, Jim Johnstone second, followed by the 5 of Dave Dykstra, the 71 of Mike Bowman, the 84 of Paul Gabori. So,
yeah, that's for sure. Donnie Spiece there catching his first win ever. As mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for being a part of new Humberstone Speedway here this evening. Make sure to catch all the action here next week for the Lucas Oil Shootout, where we'll be presenting the 358 Modifieds here at the new Humberstone Speedway next Sunday, where all the action begins at 7 p.m.
And that program is brought to us by the fine folks from Midas Muffler next week. And yes, hot laps will be beginning at 6:30 next Sunday.